JayBMe plays. Hello, it's me, JayBMe. I'm going to do a little playthrough review yet again, much like my Rayman Legends. I'm going to let you in on Child of Light. Now, before we start, not a lot of people didn't know about this game. The only reason that I got introduced to it was because I was on PlayStation Plus, and one of the months this game was free, and I left it in my downloading thing for quite some time. I was like, and then it sort of dried up the game thing, and then I didn't have any money. So I started downloading the games that I already had, which is a good thing about PlayStation Plus, really. If you haven't tried it yet, you really should. Yes. So this is Child of Light. Now, this is it's not a hard game by any means. It's your classic turn-based RPG, which, as you know, I did a whole Let's Play on Costume Quest 2, because I like that. I like the first Costume Quest. I'm all for the turn-based RPGs, and there should be more of them, to be honest with you. But I'm not moaning. Nope, not moaning at all. So Child of Light, as I say, very simple game, but for me personally, I thought it was extremely charming. They're very artistic as well. Not amazing on the artwork. Another Ubisoft game. I seem to like Ubisoft games. Don't know what that's about, to be honest with you. So it's I really like the musical score on it. I think the musical score is very relaxing, very calm. There's no talkings, so it's all a music-based experience. Father, wake me from this slumber, woods dark of the night. Anyway, I'm not going to read it all. Of course, I know what I'm doing, because I've already played this, and this is the thing, like, I've played this game about 4 times now, maybe 5. It's a pick up and play sort of game. I can't fight him yet. I always forget what I'm supposed to do here. Here we go. I'm supposed to go the other direction. I was stuck on that for ages when I first played it. So what else can I say about the game? As I say, it's very simplistic. It's a really easy platinum, to be fair. Oh, it's not a platinum, but you can 100% it really easily. Most of the trophies are just acquired by you playing through the game. Oh, I'm level 49 still. I forgot that I'd done New Game Plus. Another reason to play through, gives you a New Game Plus afterwards. Keeping all your shit that you had before. Ooh, hey, not that you need to. I see, that's the thing. Like, the only downside to it is they should have given you a reason to play it again. Really. These little cinematics. Well, not cinematics. Little cutscenes here, and it's always in rhymings because it's artistic poetry and that. Yes. When I first was going to do the playthrough review, I was going to play from my end game, and then I thought, well, there's not really an awful lot that you can say about it from that point onwards. I don't want to ruin it. I definitely am not going to do a whole playthrough of it, but yeah, I just wanted to give you a little taster, just in case you can't be bothered to do anything, just in case you and you use the right stick to move the little glowy man. So you see a little thing in the background there. Nice little touch, nice little touch. Nice little touch, innit? A lovely little touch, yes. I think the reason why I put this off for so long is there's not really an awful lot to say about the game. I think it's just one of those hidden treasures in it's not offensive, you know, there's not an awful lot to it. It's a pick up and put down game, but in the same token, like, you could just pick it up and then play it the whole way through for about, I don't know how long it would take to complete this, really. Maybe 8 hours? 10 hours? I mean, if you're really, really keen on it, I would assume you could do this really, really quickly. There's not a lot of character development. It is just like playing a nursery rhyme or a, you know, like a kid's story. It plays to the childish you, the childish you, the little lamb that lives inside of you. I say so. So you sort of, these aren't really taxing, these puzzles. I'll give you that much. I'm not selling it at the moment. I do apologise. It is good when you play it, and also the boring bit is like in the beginning, really, because you're just getting started. But the moment you get like more characters involved, because I think the team can go up to like 7, I think. Some of them you don't get until the very end, which to me seems a bit silly, really, especially when there's no like extra game to play afterwards. It just seems like if they give you it just because, really, just to play with it a bit more, I suppose, and different characters and the different skill sets, they all do their own thing. Aurora was the main character. Oh, beautiful song, absolutely wonderful. Now this is the thing that sold it for me, and this is one of the songs that I play from my games playlist quite often. I love it. I think it's beautiful. So as you can see, I've kept all of my old stuff. Let's see if it goes down straight away. Oh, it doesn't. So it's sort of okay, right. Well, it's still pretty easy. But then I did put it on easy, didn't I? The boss battles are relatively good. They're not hard, but they're also quite a spectacle. They're very nice to look at. Even like the normal enemies, they all have their different types, and you have to sort of work around it, use things. It's your standard turn-based RPG. I just really, really, really like it. And I think I like it because of its simplicity. I like that you only have to press a couple of buttons and don't really have to think too much about it. And as I say, it's very charming. The story's charming, simple, it's wonderful. Surprise strike, attack from behind. I would do, but he saw me. Go on then, go away. Go on, bitch. Oh, you fucker. Just have to walk up to him, you don't have to strike him at all. It's a shame that I'm kicking the shit out of these enemies, because the music's very, very nice. It's one of the main drawing points of it, I believe. What else is there to say? About later on in the game you get to fly, so you get to traverse the places. Oh, and also you do have like a what's it called? Fast travel option as well, which I appreciate. Especially with RPG games, turn-based, you generally have to go all the way back, don't you? Wasting your fucking time. This does not allow you to do that. I mean, in retrospect, they probably should have done, because as I said, I would have liked a bit more depth to the game, but I'm assuming they were working on a budget, and that they probably couldn't really afford to do that. I would have loved it to have had a platinum trophy as well. It's one of the rare ones that I really would have tried to platinum. Well, depending on the platinum list. But hold to make it glow. Oh, glow. Oh, alright, babe. I think you can glow in the faces of the things as well. That's always something else to put in there, but you'll work it out as you get along. As I say, I kick the shit out of these bastards because I've got New Game Plus. It is a little bit of a challenge when you first start. You'll be using your potions and all that nonsense. And when you get like a healer on your party, that makes things a bit easier, you know. Standard stuff really, mate. Standard stuff, yes. So I'm not really doing it any justice besides just playing it all at the moment. But I assure you, it's a very pretty, it's a very charming, very simple game. And especially if you already have it on your PlayStation Plus account, then there's no reason for you not to download it. That's definitely one of the things I would say. Like, if it's there, then use it. Unlike most of the other rubbish games that you do get nowadays. But I'm more inclined to play like the PlayStation Plus games, even a little bit, because you never know, they might have like a stupendous, wonderful game. Oh, I don't want to go out there. So look at that. That was the first section already done. It's really that simple. It is, and it just carries on like that, really. Hey, that's a crow with a top hat. Why wouldn't it be a crow with a top hat? Anyway, I think I've made my point. I don't really have an awful lot else to say on the situation, so if you have it in your list, do download it. It's good. It's definitely good. There's enough there to keep you going. It's easy trophies, and if you're a trophy whore like myself, not too much of a trophy whore, like I can't be bothered with hard ones, which I think I am mad. But yes, it's good. Give it a go. That's my seal of approval. Oh, I'll give it a fucking B+, I think. That seems a bit high. Maybe a C. Yeah. So, till next time, kids, have a wonderful time. Like, share, and subscribe.